Alright, you could see I got my tool mounted in the quick change holder inside the Kurt vise. I have it on center. I don't have a lot of experience doing this. I call this the bridge bend machining operation here. Get it? Bridgeport, South Bend. Anyway, I'm going to turn this diameter down to its final dimension inside the mill. I'm taking very light cuts because I don't have a lot of experience doing this. So, hey, it's only metal, right? We'll see what happens. Looks like I'm getting a decent chip. I mean, the finish is, I don't know. Sure is a nice finish, but it was going in the opposite direction. As I was pushing up, trying to get it into the shoulder, it seemed to, I don't know what was actually going on. It just seemed to not. Alright, well, I'm going to keep going with this, and then we'll get it down to the final diameter. Alright, we got 62 thousandths to go. Now what's weird about this, what's strange is, when I feed up, right, the way a normal lathe would feed, I get a really terrible finish. But I found that if I bring it up to the shoulder using the DRO, and I actually plunge in 10 thousandths at a time, and I bring it down, I get a real smooth cut. So that's what we're going to do. We got 3 more cuts to go at 10 thousandths each. So I'm feeding in 10 thousandths. And we go down. I'm getting a varying finish right now. Alright, I just got my last measurement now, and it's 896, both on the caliper and both on the diameter, on the micrometer. So 896 gives me 21 thousandths to go to get to the 875. But again, this is a direct cut, so I have to go half of that. So basically, I need to zero my x-axis and bring it up and take a 10.5 thousandths cut. And with a DRO, that's pretty simple. And I'm gonna raise up the RPMs, use a little oil, and try to get the best finish I can get. All right, we're winging it here, baby. All right, we're right at our shoulder. Zero out the x-axis. 10.5. Here we go. Plunging in. .6. So I'm a tenth off, but who cares? All right, cutting oil, let's go for it. Very weird to do this, to try to oil a lathe bit and work as a Z-axis at the same time. Alright, we got a little bit of a varying finish like we've been getting. A little bit of a varying finish. But the really nice, precise precision finish is all the way up at the top where the actual cutter is going to sit. So that's kind of good news. Let's take our measurement. We're looking for 875. Oh my God. I don't know if you could see that. Look at that. Spot on. 100% perfect. Man, that's cool. Now the real test, obviously, is to fit the cutter. Which is sticky in some spots. Huh. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to polish that a little bit. I'm also going to face this off the shoulder. I'm gonna bite in 10 thousandths, plunge in, and go for it that way. So let's start this guy up. Zero my x-axis. Peace out. Bring this up. Now I'm going to go 10 thousandths past my shoulder and I'm going to just go in and cut a new shoulder. And I'm going to go in a little bit more to cut a tiny little recess. Four thousandths. All right. Want to take off any burrs or anything. There we go. All right. Let's take this out of the mill. These brand new threads are sticky deep down. Brand new threads. When I was installing this, I kind of thought, uh-oh, did I do something wrong? Do I have a measurement off? But no, it's just brand new threads. And there you go. Now it has zero run out. It's a little sticky here. Oh, that'll just get worked in with use. Well, that was the first time I ever turned on a milling machine. There's a tiny little step in there. I'm going to grind a really fine point and chuck it up in the lathe and just plunge in and take that little step out of there. The recess, I don't know, this bit's seen better days, so let me do that, and then we'll get ready to tap this front part here for the cap. Before we take it out of the mill, I just wanted to test the run out and show you we're well under a tenth. Well under a tenth. I think that's pretty damn good. So my thanks goes out to Paul Compton, who suggested I do it this way. Paul, once again, you're the voice of reason, and I learned something, and hopefully somebody else out there will learn this one too. This is a great method. Look at that. Alright, I'm redoing the cap now, and I'm reclaiming some old material here. Smooth. What we're doing now is we're going to bore out the cap. So I pre-drilled with 21/32 drill, which is 656, I think. I've set up the boring bar, I've touched off, set my stop. I need to go in 505 thousandths. That's gonna allow for the stub and a little bit of room, little clearance room to really like get a good bite on it. So let's give it a shot and see how this is going to turn out. Measurement on that. $7.11. 164 thousandths more to go. So what I'm going to do is dial in another 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Take another 50 thousandths off. Let's get a measurement on that. I didn't like that. $8.28. 47 more to go. I'm going to increase the speed a little bit on this. Slow down the feed. going for it. One shot. Oh, that's nice. But for now, we're going to turn this diameter down now to equal this diameter. Just want to make sure everything is good. That feed is a little fast. Not getting the greatest finish. Let's get a number on that. Oh, it's actually really smooth though. Doesn't look great, but it sure is smooth. Alright. 1 inch 482. 236 thousandths to go. 236. So let's take 100 thousandths off this. Come on, gearbox, get in there. I definitely need a longer set of needle nose pliers here. These things are tiny. Alright. Where are we at now? One inch 328. I'm going to take 60 on this. 60 thousandths. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 1" 271. Alright, here goes our finished cut. $26 thousandths. Alright, we're going to drill out for the cap now. This is a 5/16 24 fine thread, which will give us a lot of power to like clamp down tight on this cap. Alright, we just finished tapping. I'm just cleaning out some residual chips in there. Alright. Alright. That fits nice. Screw fits nice. Alright, I'm going to put this in the mill. I'm going to put this back in the mill, and I'm going to chew about 1/8 of an inch off of this length to bring it to the final dimension, because I don't want to take a chance of having it mounted in the lathe and having, you know, having some kind of like angular run out. Before I mount this up in the mill, I'm just going to measure the stub length of the prototype here. Look at that. 666. The number of the beast. I am an Iron Maiden fan, so that's kind of cool. Back to our bridge bend method. I got the tool holder here, and I took off the elevation screws on it. I have some parallels in the vise, and this is kind of cool because it gives me a little bit of the ability to pivot this, to really go in and take a nice facing cut. Okay, so we got that tight. And now all I'm doing is just simply chewing some length off. That's it. I gotta go, I gotta take off 129 thousandths. So the stub right now is 795, and to get it to the 666, 129 thousandths comes off. Now there's a big hole in here, obviously, so whether I'm a thousandth or two in either direction off center doesn't really matter. So I just want to touch off here. There's our touch off. Set our dial. And away we go. 129 thousandths. Slow the RPMs down. Tempted. It's very tempting to just jack it up, but you do got to cut it at the right speed. A little slow go here, but just taking 10 thousandths off at a time. In any rush. All right, last cut. Oh wow, that is nice. Man, I hate to say it, but I wish my South Bend machine this nice. Alright, I mounted the cutter into the Arbor now, and I want to show you something. Alright, now if you'll see here, this diameter right here, there's some runout on it. And that's because it was turned on the lathe. And so is this this cap as well, and even the screw. It all has runout, but the cutter doesn't have any runout because we turned the stub right in place. So all this other stuff is insignificant. Alright, we're done. Just want wanted to go handheld here for a little bit, show you guys the setup here. So there you have it. You got a facing tool inside a tool holder, chucked up, clamped in the vise, and that's how we finished up the Arbor. That was pretty interesting, I gotta say that. I never done that before. But the results speak for themselves, obviously. That's a perfect way to eliminate all your run out. And let's not forget this beast. Got a new Royal Live Center making its debut in this video. You know what's funny is it came with too short of an arbor, so I had to drill it, tap it, and put a screw in here. Let me show you. Now you got to remember to be very careful with these brand new arbors. The fit is so perfect. And you see how that thing popped out? Well, when I first tried it, it popped out, and because it was airtight, it actually ejected it. And this thing went perfectly through here. I watched it in slow motion. No, boom, and it hit the chip pan, and it took the sharp point off. So I have a bit of a rounded point here. Not that it's really going to make any kind of functional difference, but I was definitely pissed. I rebuilt my Albrecht chuck. I bought this one on eBay, and it was not acting very nice. It had a really chewed up arbor, and the inner arbor, you know, the inner Jacobs taper in here was trashed. It had lines all in it, grooves. So I removed it, and I stoned it, got it all clean. And this is a beautiful brand new arbor. I rebuilt the chuck, took it all apart, put some thicker oil in there, so it's got like that sluggish drag to it. Feels brand new. And here is the camera mount that I made out of a microphone stand. It's just kind of fashioned up there with some little wooden catch, and I clamp it to any part of the joist, really, and it telescopically will move up and down. Obviously I can turn it and whatnot, but I just turned this little rough piece here and put some threads in, and I could take this part right off the camera and, you know, mount it up. So that's that. Alright, just wanted to give you a look at what it looks like all finished. This came out real nice. You know, the finish down here is super smooth, real nice, fits in the spindle perfect. The taper fits good. One thing I noticed about the taper is I probably could have brought it down a little bit more closer to this relief, and it would have extended the taper a little bit, because it's holding the arbor a little bit low, which is making for a lot of screwing up top. So it takes a while to screw this thing down, actually. So yeah, you know, the next one I'll extend it out a little bit. But other than that, you know, there's no run out in the cutter, and it looks great. It's pretty much made to specs. All right, let's assemble it and take a look. That fits real good. There you have it, the R8 Arbor. I'm quitting my job and I'm going to start making these full time. Imagine that. Well, I will say this, it's very gratifying to, you know, to make your own tooling. It's always cool. You know, we have these machines, and to use them for our own benefit is real good. Alright. Alright guys, that's it for this project. This was a lot of fun, like they always are. Learned a lot of cool new techniques that I haven't done before. And I'm real happy with it. I can't wait to use it and start making some gears. That's it for now. The shop is an absolute wreck. I'm tired and I have to go upstairs and upload all this footage and make a video for you guys. One other thing I want to do is we can erase the machine, because we've done that one, and the Arbors is now done. Alright, that's it, and until next time, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, leave some colorful comments, and if you're not subscribed, do so. Subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of good stuff on here. So see you guys later. Thanks.